Greetings, Rosie here with Living Your Best Life and Soul Adventures Foundation. Hope everyone is doing great. Welcome to Transformational Tuesdays, where today we are talking about feeling uncertain and how to make sure we're keeping ourselves grounded and centered in these challenging times that are happening right now. There's so much energy coming through. It's crazy. I'm going to give a moment for folks to come in and make sure I've got you up on my computer so that I can see all of your comments. Let me know where you are coming in from. If you're watching the replay, please put hashtag replay. Welcome to Jamaica. Yeah, I am in my happy place. Yeah, okay, and I've got you guys up. Excellent. All right, so welcome. Just little quick check-in. How is everyone doing? There's been crazy energies flowing into the planet. The Schumann resonance, if you're familiar with that, has had some crazy things going on. The frequencies are definitely increasing on the planet. And so this is a time we need to make sure we have done our work and we continue to do our work to clear out any negative energies, any self-limiting beliefs. Yeah, those who are stuck in lower density energies, any fear, shame, blame, worry, yeah, you're going to be having a really tough time in these energy shifts as the planet levels up and we step into the higher vibrations. So it's really important that we do our work. These are very uncertain times. There's also all sorts of craziness happening in the world, which is a reflection of the energies in the world as well. Yeah, sorry, there was a little background noise that distracted me. But yeah, I have been feeling a bit uncertain myself. Just not knowing, you know, how my situation is going to pan out here. I'm working towards being in Jamaica full time. But yeah, I don't know exactly what that's going to look like yet. And I'm like sorting that all out. I'm, you know, continuing to build my business. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of I've just been feeling a lot of uncertainty, not knowing what's coming next. And when we're in those times, when we're in those uncertain times, we need to make sure we stay grounded. We need to make sure we take care of ourselves. Like, everybody's feeling a little crazy with all of these energies flowing in. But when we know how to ground ourselves and we know how to keep ourselves centered, like, those are the skills we need to call on in these times. Because other people are just going to continue. Oh no, maybe I do need those. I'm outside and it is a little sunny. Let me know if anybody's having a hard time hearing with any background noise here. Because there is some traffic going by. So yeah, just let me know if you're having a challenging time hearing. And I can make sure to take that into account next time. Or, yeah. So, today, like I said, we're going to be talking about uncertainty, and this is a universal experience that most everybody is feeling a bit uncertain in these times. So, we're going to do our 3 deep breaths to reset, and then I am going to walk you through a grounding visualization so we can really get ourselves rooted in these times. It's also important to remember to connect with our higher power, with our guardian angels, our ancestors. They are here to guide us. They can see from above, so they can see a lot more than we can see. And you know, we have to have faith and grace. And, oh, greetings, Richard. Welcome in. Nice to see you here. Our topic today we're talking about is you know, the feelings of uncertainty as there's all this uncertainty going on in the world around us, and how important it is to keep ourselves grounded and make sure that we are regulating our energy and keeping ourselves centered and grounded in these challenging times. So glad you got to spend some time with your wife. It was amazing to see the pictures of you guys together, and I'm so happy for you guys. It's lovely, lovely, lovely. So much love there for sure. So we were just getting ready to, so how are you feeling today, Richard? Do you want to share? Have you been feeling uncertainty? Have you been feeling kind of these somewhat crazy energies flowing in with this Aries new moon? Let me know. Just doing a little check-in. Okay, yeah, and if anybody on the replay would like to comment where they're at, how they're feeling, if they have been feeling, you know, any sort of overwhelm or uncertainty with all of the energies flowing in right now, yeah, just let us know. This is a safe space where we can share with one another and help each other to live our best lives. You know, this is your tribe. We've got your back. Okay? And I want to see everybody living their best life. You know, we are here to support one another, to celebrate our wins, to help each other through the challenging times. That is what living your best life group is all about. We are a tribe. We look out for one another. So, just make sure your feet are on the ground. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in to reset our energy. Know that we can do this anywhere we are, any time of the day, and it just really helps reset your nervous system. And actually, I need this right now. I haven't done it yet today. Normally, I would do it like first thing as I rise. But like I said, my energy has been feeling a little bit off, a little bit, this feeling of uncertainty. Yeah, so that's why we're talking about that today. So I want you to breathe in through your nose, and we're going to envision breathing in love and light and peace, very high energy frequencies. And as we exhale, we're going to exhale through our mouth, letting go of any lower density energies, any shame, blame, fear, doubt, worry. Let it go. It's not serving you right now. Okay? We just want a complete reset. And not to say those feelings have merit. They are important to recognize why we are feeling that way, what we're supposed to learn from that. That shows us our longing and discontent. That shows us where our next level is at. That shows us where we can grow. Okay? So yeah, so on the exhale, we want to release those lower density energies. We want to let them go. We want to get them out of our system and just have a total reset back to neutral and above. So love and above. We're going to love and above. All right, so here we go. Feet on the ground. I want you to take a deep breath in. Hold it in your heart. 2, 3, 4. Feel that love and let it go. Yeah, and remember to just let go of any of that energy. Maybe shake it out a little bit. We want to let go of any stuck energy so we can really, you know, get grounded and center ourselves. So breath number 2, breathe in. Hold it in your heart. 2, 3, 4, and let it go. Okay. Breath number 3, breathe in, hold it in your heart, 2, 3, 4, and let it go. Okay, let me know. I hope you're not hearing too much noise in the background. There's always noise happening in Jamaica. But yeah, they're building a new jerk center across the street, and there's some power tools going. So I hope that you are still able to hear me and that is not disturbing you. Please let me know And I will try to take that into account next time and maybe go back to our other location. But I like it back here, being back in the trees. This is my backyard where I stay in Zion Hill, Jamaica. And also I'm going to make sure to have my molecular hydrogen water. Really helps me stay energized. It's an adaptogen, so it goes wherever in your body it is most needed. You know, hydrogen is the building block of everything. So, highly recommend Lumavite molecular hydrogen water. We also have a new bottle that just came out that I haven't received yet called Luma. This is whole next generation. So, I'll be excited to share that with you once I receive that. But if anybody would like more information about these, let me know. And we can have a chat about it. Life changer, though. Dropped 20 pounds, get so much energy from it. Yeah, love it. Okay, so we are going to do a guided meditation today, helping us ground. You know, really look at these like uncertain energies, but looking at like what we can do with it. You know, we can either live our life by default and, you know, sit in all of this energy of war going on and people dying and just so many things happening in the world that are kind of like uncertain. But know that, yes, it's important to feel those things, but it's also important to see what we're supposed to learn from it and release it. Know how to ground ourselves, know how to shift our energy, live our life by design and not by default. We can choose to shift our energy. You know, I've been feeling this uncertainty, so what can you do when you feel uncertain? You help to ground yourself. You help to center yourself. You get out in nature. You get your feet in the sand. You touch dirt. You touch grass. That is definitely one way. You know, try to go within, meditate, get quiet. Journal about those feelings. We have all the answers within us. We have the I am within us. All of our abundance, everything that we would love comes from the power given to us from the Most High that is within each and every one of us. Please remember that, especially in these times. You need to know that. And journaling is so important. You know, I actually need to be, I've journaled a lot in my life, and I actually need to be doing it a little bit more. You know, I have this routine that I've been doing for quite some time, which I think is helpful, but I also think it's important, especially in changing times, to change up our routines. So, I know I've mentioned this to you guys before, the Abundance book by John Randolph Price. Really cheap, really thin little book, but it's a game changer in terms of abundance. There is a 40-day challenge in here where you meditate on a phrase each day to bring in abundance. I've actually been doing it for like, I don't know, 160 some days. I've gotten so much continued abundance flow by doing it that I just continue to do it every day. So each day I've been journaling, writing down. I like to put things in writing. When you put things in writing, it anchors it with the universe. It's like placing an order with the universe. So I write one of those phrases pretty much every day. And then I also was writing 10 things that I was grateful for each day. But I haven't been doing as much as my just like straight flow journaling. I did start doing that a little bit this morning, and I'm going to do more of that when we are done here today. But really important to journal. We have the answers within us. You know, when you're feeling any uncertainty, any angst, there are things that so once we have an awareness of that, there's things we can do to shift that. Remember that. You have that power. What's happening around you, the circumstances, the situations, the conditions, they don't define you. You define you. You get to take charge of your life. You get to decide how you want to feel. So when we're feeling energies we don't really want to feel, it doesn't feel good, we have to know how to shift those. So one of those ways is to get out into nature and get grounded. It's what I'm doing right now. Sitting under the trees, surrounded by trees. Getting to the beach as much as possible. But also going within. You know, if outside's chaotic, then we want to go in and find that inner calm within us. We want to find that peace, that love and peace within us. We want to connect with that I am within each and every one of us. Oh, and I love that we're doing grounding exercises and working on grounding on Groundation Day. For any of my Rastafari family out there, yeah, happy Groundation Day. For those of you who don't know what that is, on this day, April 21st in 1966, Haile Selassie Rastafari came to visit Jamaica, and this is the day he landed. And so it is a big day of celebration for Rastafari in Jamaica and worldwide. And I wish I was at the festivities right now, but next time. But I'm celebrating in my heart for sure as we, continue to flow, and we're exactly where we need to be at all times. You know, with this feeling of uncertainty, it's probably best that I'm not in a crowd of a whole bunch of people. So the Most High designs it that way. And we have control. If we pay attention to ourselves, you know, if I'm feeling uncertain, then it's best for me to be quiet and go within and do things that help me to feel grounded. So yeah, we are going to do a little grounding exercise today. I'm feeling called to draw a card for you guys today though. So I just like to flow and stay in the energy of what the Most High is directing me to do. Yeah, it's kind of a combination of both. We have to be clear on what we want, and we put that out there to the universe. And then there's this detachment that happens. That because the Most High, Jesus Christos, Buddha, you know, whoever it is you believe is the higher power, the universal power, they see way more than we see. Our angel guides, our guardians, they see way more than we see. We're kind of like a horse with blinders, and we see like one narrow path of what's in front of us. But when we make sure we take that time to detach and release from the way we think things should happen, it often comes through so much better than we could have ever imagined. And I love how things are just really flowing through today. The guidance that I am supposed to bring you. I did a lovely guided meditation with Reverend Arlene Hilton from Agape last night. And she was doing a lot of work around clearing our throat chakras. How very important it is to express ourselves and say what we feel. To let guidance flow through us. We all have that. We all can allow that when we get in touch with that. When we go in and ground. So yeah, I just want you to remember that. We all have that inner guidance. And yeah, I'm just giving thanks and grateful for how things are just flowing today. I love when, you know, sometimes you feel more in the flow than others. And I'm giving thanks that even in these uncertain times, and I'm feeling these feelings of uncertainty, the messages come through. If we get quiet, we hear the messages we're supposed to hear. Greetings, Kevin. Welcome in. Let us know where you're coming in from. You're just in time for the guided meditation. So yeah, we're going to do our little grounding visualization. Let me just... Okay, I don't want anything disturbing us. Okay, so I would love for you to get in a comfortable position, put your feet on the ground, or lay down if that feels more comfortable. We're going to do a little guided visualization or meditation. And yeah, I just want you to be comfortable. So we're going to close our eyes, go within. We're going to take a few deep breaths, breathe in, and let it go. Breathe in. We're breathing in love and light and peace. And on our exhale through our mouth, we're letting go of any fear, doubt, worry, shame, blame, any lower density feelings. Breathe in and let it go. And one more. Breathe in and let it go. Yes, nice. So, picture you're on a wooded path. We're just gonna walk forward through this wooded path. It's a bit of a forest. It's nice and cool. Not too cold. It's kind of a warm day, but once you walk into the forest, it feels so much cooler. Feel that on your skin. Breathe in the fresh air coming from all the trees. And just feel the quietness. Other than maybe there's some leaves under your feet. You're hearing a little crackle as you step. And as we go a few steps further, we see the most amazing tree. It is really old. It's probably the biggest tree in the area. And the roots are expanding all over. So you'll see there's some blankets laid out, some chairs. Find yourself a comfortable spot near the tree. Best if you're on the ground, so that you really are connecting with the earth. And we're going to imagine this tree. Imagine how deep her roots go. Look at how tall she is. How far her branches expand. And I just want you to follow her roots down, down, down into the earth. Allow yourself to ground out. Feel yourself connected to those roots. If you're able to sit with your back against the tree trunk, you can maybe really feel the roots running through her as they run into the ground. Some of you might want to hug the tree. Just really feel the energy running through that tree, flowing through those roots, down deep, deep, deep into the ground. And allow yourself to feel rooted. Allow yourself to feel grounded. You are safe. Everything is happening exactly as it should in divine time. You may not know what it looks like. You may not know what's coming next. But you know you've got everything you need within you. You've got the divine I am within you. And so as we sit and ground with this tree, know that these roots go deep, deep, deep down into the center of the earth. They help anchor us. So I want you to stay there and just really feel into this energy. Know that you are supported. Know that you are grounded, even if you don't know what any of this looks like right now. You're exactly where you need to be. And know that everything is unfolding in divine time. You are protected. You are guided. Let yourself connect to that guidance. The only way we can do that is to get centered, to get quiet, to get calm, and allow those messages to flow through us. You all are able to do that. You all have that capacity within you. I want to see each and every one of you living your best life. And it's important to have people around us who get us, who've got our back. You're surrounded by people who love you. That's why I created this tribe. Some of us may not feel like we have that. But know this is a place you can come for support. Know we will hold space for you. Know that we believe in your dreams. But I also want you to connect to your inner guidance. Because sometimes we are in spaces where we don't feel like we have anybody we can count on. We don't know what's certain. But we need to know that we always have the I Am within us. We always have the Most High. We are never alone. We always have the Most High. We have our guardian angels. There are ascended masters watching over us, our ancestors. You have a whole lineage of ancestors who are watching over you, who are guiding you. You can connect with them. You can allow their guidance to flow through. And this is part of what helps us reach these higher levels, is that we're getting help from the ancestral realms. We're getting guidance from the Most High. I want you all to be able to tap into that. And know that that's possible for each and every one of you. I want to see each and every one of you living your best life and trying to do that each and every day. Some days are going to be more fun and full of joy and excitement than others, but if we can have some of those moments each and every day, that's super important. To make sure we make time to do those things we would love. Make sure we make time to do those things that bring us joy. We need a balance. Yes, it's important to work and do the essential things, but it's also important to take care of ourselves and making sure we're doing something that makes us feel that love and that joy and that peace and that sense of freedom. You deserve that. We all deserve that. So know that you are guided, you are protected, you are rooted, you are grounded, even in these uncertain times, especially in these uncertain times. We are here for you. This is a space where you can come share. If you want to share a win, if you want to share something you're going through, this is a space where you can do this. And not only on Transformational Tuesdays. Within the group, I want you to know that this is a place we can share our joys. Post pictures of yourself doing things that you would love, living your best life. And also let us know if you're going through a challenge and we can all help and support you. That is what I'm working to create here. That's what this is. That's what this space is for. If you don't feel like you have a tribe anywhere else, guess what? This is your tribe. Living your best life tribe. I want all of us to be living your best lives. This isn't just about me. I want to help each and every one of you to live your best life, to get clear on what that is, to help remove the obstacles that are blocking your way. So know that you are safe, you are guided, you are protected, you are grounded, and everything is happening exactly as it should in divine time. What would you like the next chapter to look like? Let's take a minute or two and envision what you would like the next 3 months to look like. May, June, July. Or even if you want to expand that version and, this next half of the year, the rest of this year, what does that look like for you? May through December. So your choice, you can look at a 3-month period, you can look from now till the end of the year. But what would you love to see happening? What do you envision yourself doing if you're living your best life? There's no obstacles. You have all the time and money that you need. What would you be doing? What would that look like? What would you love? Feel what that feels like. You already have it. It's yours. Once we put it out there to the universe is conspiring to bring that to us and places it right at our front door. We just need to know how to open that door. And how do we open that door? We have to match our frequency to what we would love. Can you feel what that feels like to be there? What does it look like? What do you smell? What do you see? What do you hear? What are you eating? What can you taste there? Maybe you can taste salt in the air. Or maybe you smell your favorite food cooking. Maybe you smell the ocean. What is it that you smell? And what are the sounds that you're hearing? What do you hear where you are when you're living your best life? Who's there with you? What are you doing? What does your day look like from the time you get up in the morning till you go to bed at night? What does that day look like if that was your perfect day? If you were living your perfect day, what does that look like for you? What does that feel like? We need to allow ourselves to dream, and allow yourself to dream big. Don't put limitations on your dreams. You can have everything that you would love. Know that. This is an abundant universe that wants you to have everything that you would love. So if you feel you deserve it, if you can get on the frequency of that, you can have that. But it takes work. We have to take the time to let go of these limiting beliefs that pop up. We have to believe in ourselves. We need to know that we're walking in faith. And everything that we need to get from where we are right now to where we would love to be, that's all going to be provided. It's all going to show up. The people, the places, the opportunities. Trust that. Know that you deserve that. Know that that is your birthright. You are powerful. You are protected. You are safe. And everything is happening exactly as it should. Feel how nice that feels. You can just sit back and enjoy it. Feel how good that feels to already be there. Okay, I'd like you to visit this place as much as possible. Feel this energy. Envision that you're here when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night. If there's any times you can do that during the day. Feel this frequency. Feel what this feels like. Because this will help draw everything we need to us. Okay, we're going to slowly come back and open our eyes when you feel comfortable to do so. And you're welcome to share in the comments. What did you feel? What did you see? What came up for you? If you don't want to share it here, that is okay. But please journal about it. Pay attention to what comes up for you when we're doing these guided meditations. They're all messages coming through, and you can do this on your own as well. Know that you guys have the potential to do that. Greetings, Caleb. Nice to see you. I miss you. It has been a while. Welcome, welcome. We just finished up a guided meditation. You're absolutely welcome to go back and listen to the replay. Today we were talking about uncertainty, feeling uncertain with all this uncertainty in the world. Sometimes we take that on, and it's reflected in our lives. And, you know, when we're feeling uncertain, how important it is to make sure we get grounded, to make sure we center ourselves. We have everything we need within here. You are the divine I am. So remembering that, and remembering that we can live our life by default and drop into all of these outside circumstances that are going on around us and get caught up in that energy. Or we can consciously choose to go within and find that inner calm. We can go out in nature and get grounded, get our feet in the sand, get our feet in the dirt, touch grass, get in some water. There's so many things that we can do to shift that energy. And I just want to remind you guys that you are powerful. You have everything that you need within you. It's just a matter of remembering and getting back in touch with it. I hope all is going well for you, Caleb. I will check in soon. And yeah, everybody else who is here, give thanks for joining. Absolutely. Oh, you know what? I was feeling called to draw a card for you guys. So this is the Journey of Love deck, my favorite deck, Alana Fairchild. Those of you who come around frequently know that I often pull a card from time to time when Spirit calls me to do so. So this is for anybody watching now or on the replay. Ooh, there's a card that just jumped out for you guys, so we're going to take that. It is Dance of the Planets. That's the card that dropped out for you guys. So let me read that to you. Let me just take another sip of water before I do that. Okay, 56. Dance of the Planets. So this was the card, and I'm going to read you the message for this card. There are forces larger than your own personal destiny at work in your life now. Although they are not inharmonious to you, they may feel as though you are being blocked from, or on the other hand, rocketed towards heavens on a roll that nothing can derail. Either way, the planets are dancing as they will, and there's an effect upon your destiny. It is meant to be at this time. From rising, there will be a gentle rest to recover before rising again. And from restraint, there will be propulsion into a greater stratosphere. All things in time, according to the wisdom of greater cycles. It is okay to trust in the cosmic cycles and divine timing. After all, what point is there to rush to the bus stop if the bus doesn't depart until tomorrow? And what point is there to hold back if you are ready and set to go? Trust in the timing and rhythm of your life now, especially if it seems out of your control. This is the dance of the planets happening through you. This oracle brings a message. Pray that the planetary forces funnel blessings of grace and unconditional love mercy, and joy to you now, that your movements through life may happen in such a way that you make the most of it. There are the times when big shifts are possible, supported by cosmic movement, so pray for grace and then enjoy the ride. In those days, time was ours. We walked in the rain and held each other's hands, your lips warm against my skin and your soul melting into mine, as night became morning amongst the cobblestone walks of now forgotten places we call ours. What a lovely card. I love that. It spoke a lot to me. I hope you found a message for you in there. This is not time sensitive, so this applies both, now, if you're watching the replay, or whatever time you are watching this message was meant to come to you. So take from it what you will. I love that. Dance of the Planets. That was a great one for today. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you got something out of this. Let me know in the comments. It helps me to, know what content to bring you, to let me know if you guys are enjoying what I bring you. So that helps me design my content moving forward. I also, sorry, a bug was biting me. My apologies. I also wanted to let you guys know I've been super excited about this 3-wave transformation series or activation series that has been flowing through for me to share with you guys. I just want to let you know that the dates are just going to be shifted a little bit. I realized one of the dates was the date I am flying home to see my son for his birthday as he officially becomes a teenager. Yes, Kirikou is going to be a teenager soon, so that's super exciting, and I certainly couldn't miss that. So, yeah, one of the dates we were going to be doing one of the workshops landed on the date that I'm flying, so that wasn't going to work. So I am still going to be bringing that to you. The wave is coming. Just know I'm just taking a little time to shift the dates so I can make sure that I am in a space where I have, good internet and quiet and can come bring this to you at its highest potential. And yeah, everything happens in divine time. And I'm still super excited to bring it to you. It's just going to be delayed a little bit. Sometimes we have to flow with life how it flows and know that it all happens in divine time. So give thanks for joining me here today. Give thanks for being a part of the tribe. I love each and every one of you, and I would love to see each and every one of you living your best life. If you are new to the channel, please take time to share a picture with us of you doing something you would love, what brings you joy. Let us know a little bit about yourself. You can post a little bio into the group. And yeah, welcome. It's still amazing to me that each and every week there's new people flowing into the group, and we have 420 members. I love that. Our tribe is 420. I noticed that today. So that's pretty cool. On 420, we were 420. So I guess all is in synchronicity. If you know somebody you feel would love this group, that they would get something out of this, please invite them to the Living Your Best Life group. Yeah, I would like to help as many people as possible. So if you know somebody who you feel might resonate with what happens here, people who would love to be living their best lives, invite them. Send them an invite. Share the group. Help us to grow. We can reach 500 soon, but I think it's cool we're at 420. Love that. Yeah, so that's what I have for today. Sending lots of love and peace. Let me just send a little love and peace out to our group, as well as radiating out to the whole world. Okay, so please just receive that. Know that I'm sending love and peace. Grounding energies. Know that you are safe and everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Just eating lots of love and light your way. Please receive it if you choose to receive it. Know that you have the same light within you. I shine my light bright for others to see, to remind you that you are the light too, and you can shine bright too. I want us all to be shining bright together. Yes, I give thanks. Blessings.